Announced just now. Shocking Dodgers news as a star outfielder may be on his way out in a blockbuster trade that's lighting up the MLB world. Reports are surfacing that Los Angeles is finalizing a super trade involving one of their top names, and fans are stunned. Whether it's a move to clear cap space, shake up the roster, or land another elite arm, this decision is bold. The front office is going all in, and it could reshape the team's postseason hopes. Who's leaving? Who's coming in? This trade bomb has everyone talking. Buckle up, Dodgers fans, this is massive. It's official, brace yourselves, Dodgers fans. Major shockwaves are hitting Los Angeles right now, and this one might just be the biggest news of the year. The front office has made its move, and it's left the entire MLB community stunned. That's right, a star outfielder is now reportedly on his way out of Los Angeles, and the blockbuster trade being discussed could completely reshape the Dodgers' future. The rumors have been swirling for weeks, but now it's happening. The story has broken wide open, and you need to hear every single detail. So, who is the star in question? Let's not drag this out. Teoscar Hernandez, the power-hitting outfielder who was brought in as one of the Dodgers' key offseason moves, may now be on the trading block just months after joining the team. And yes, it sounds wild. But if you dig deeper into the front office's strategy, it starts to make sense. In fact, it might just be the biggest chess move of the entire trade window. Sources close to the situation are reporting that multiple contending teams, including the Cleveland Guardians, Atlanta Braves, and even the struggling but aggressive Yankees, have inquired about Teoscar Hernandez in recent days. One insider went so far as to say, the Dodgers didn't expect to shop Hernandez this early, but they're listening and the offers are serious. Why would the Dodgers consider trading away one of their top-performing bats mid-season? It's a fair question. Teoscar has been raking at the plate, with home runs, clutch RBIs, and veteran presence that has helped stabilize the lineup. But the truth is, this is about roster balance, payroll flexibility, and long-term planning. With the emergence of Andy Pages and Miguel Vargas, and the possibility of Shohei Ohtani returning to the outfield in 2026, the Dodgers are in a rare position. They have too much offensive talent and not enough room. And if that means flipping a current star for long-term pieces or elite pitching support, they're willing to make that sacrifice. Remember, this is the same front office that traded away players like Yasiel Puig, Jock Peterson, and even Matt Kemp when the timing was right. They don't get sentimental. They get strategic. And with the postseason looming, the Dodgers are making moves that they believe will maximize their World Series chances. But here's where it gets even crazier. A bombshell report from a trusted Dodgers beat writer just dropped, claiming that the team is deep in talks for a multi-player deal that would send Teoscar Hernandez and a top 10 prospect to an AL team in exchange for an elite starting pitcher. And yes, you heard that right. A super trade that could include names like Shane Bieber, Tarek Skubal, or even Corbin Burns, depending on how the deal lines up. This is no longer just smoke. These are real negotiations. Executives on both sides have been seen at recent games, and scouts are reportedly following Dodgers prospects closely. That's not a coincidence. That's preparation. And the fans? Well, let's just say they're divided. Some are shocked. Furious, even. After all, Hernandez has been one of the few consistent power hitters this season. His ability to hit to all fields, his veteran leadership in the clubhouse, it's all contributed to the Dodgers' strong position atop the NL West. But other fans? They see the vision. They know that if this team is going to win in October, they need arms. They need elite starters who can shut down a lineup in Game 6 of a playoff series. They need that dominant presence that can match up against the Braves, Phillies, and anyone who comes out of the American League. And when you look at the current Dodgers rotation, you start to see the cracks. Walker Buehler is still working back to full form. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is electrifying but still adjusting to the major league schedule. Gavin Stone and Bobby Miller are promising, but they're young. And Clayton Kershaw? Well, let's be honest, we don't know if he's coming back this season or ever. The Dodgers need insurance. They need a horse. They need a proven ace. So if the price is Teoscar Hernandez and a top 10 prospect like Nick Frasso or River Ryan, is it worth it? The front office thinks so. But there's another twist. Some insiders believe this trade could just be step one in a chain reaction of moves that culminate with the Dodgers going after Juan Soto next offseason. Imagine that. By clearing Teoscar's contract off the books now and strengthening their pitching core, the Dodgers are setting themselves up to pursue the next superstar without financial constraint or positional logjam. And that is classic Los Angeles thinking. Win now. Plan ahead. Dominate later. And don't forget, this trade deadline is already shaping up to be one of the wildest in recent memory. Teams are desperate. Injuries are piling up. Front offices are under pressure. And the Dodgers? They're positioned perfectly to pounce. Teoscar Hernandez might be the first major domino to fall. So what happens next? Here's what we know: the Dodgers have been taking calls all week. They've been active. They've been aggressive. Dave Roberts was even asked about potential roster changes, and while he didn't name names, his response was telling: "We've got a lot of good players. And we're always trying to make this team better. Sometimes that means tough decisions." That doesn't sound like a denial. That sounds like a door left wide open. And the clubhouse? They know what's coming. Veterans like Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts have been through this before. The deadline brings emotion. It brings uncertainty. But it also brings opportunity. If the Dodgers pull the trigger on this deal and land a game-changing ace, it could be the difference between a good season and a World Series banner. But again, this all hinges on timing. The offers are being reviewed. The packages are being assembled. It could go down today, tomorrow, or it might blow up entirely. But one thing is certain: the Dodgers are not standing still. This is a team that was built to contend every single year. And if that means trading a fan favorite or surprising people with bold moves, so be it. Because in L.A., it's championships or bust. So now we turn it over to you, the fans. How do you feel about this? Should the Dodgers trade Teoscar Hernandez if it means acquiring a frontline starter? Is this a brilliant front office move or a panic reaction? Who would you want in return? Would a pitcher like Shane Bieber or Corbin Burns make it worth the cost? And what do you think this means for the rest of the roster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This is your moment. Be honest. Be loud. And if you're fired